Okay, weigh-ins are done, everything's a success, everyone's made it, or you've cleared out any kids who were overweight, put in the buys. Now it's time to print the bout sheets so you can get the wrestling tournament going. So if you had to rebalance buys or you put in buys for wrestlers who aren't there, it might be a good idea to reprint all your brackets right now, or whichever one's changed, and post them up on the gym wall so wrestlers and coaches can see. Now we want to get to round A. So we'll open round A, and now what takes place is all the kids from the brackets are going to have their names transferred in to a bout sheet. So I'm going to hit print preview so you can see what it looks like. It's going to be 2 bouts will be on 1 sheet of paper. So at the bottom left hand corner you can see there's going to be 56 sheets of paper here. So it's good to have a laser printer, something that prints fast. We'll cut those in half, put them in order, and remove all the matches that are a bye. They don't need to show up at the mat unless you are going to have that done, which would just waste time. I have found that most of your directors will say you don't need to show up at the mat for a bye. If it's a forfeit, on the other hand, then they need to show up. So we print that out. Now the other thing, if you have an announcer at your tournament, you might want to go to sheet 2. Sheet 1 is the bout sheets, that's the tab in the lower left hand corner. Sheet 2 is an announcer sheet. I like to use this sheet and put down what mat number that these matches go out to so I can better keep track of our bout sheets. So again, we will print this out. You can see that everything's listed down vertically. Bout 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. This one's on 2 pages. So this is nice for your announcer to have so they can read out what matches are coming up, what wrestler name, what school name, and keep track of what mat they're on. Okay, so wrestling has started. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my next rounds for my bout sheets, because they're going to fill in as you go. You want to keep the tournament going as quickly as possible. So I'm going to open up my round B files. So I'm going to highlight both of them and then open both. And again, the bout sheets are going to look just like the other ones. If you ever get this sheet that shows up, do not update any links. Just everything's already preset. They don't need to update to anywhere. Okay, so we'll zoom out again. It's set up the same way, but what you want to do is you want to have this open, because what will happen as you're going through the matches, I would say when you get through the 145s of the first round, you might want to print the first half of the bout sheets for the next round, get those cut up, and so the tournament can flow smoothly. Once you're through the heavyweight, then come back and print the second half of the bout sheets, and again keep the tournament moving right along.